about to get serious here!
There's no way you win against me now.
Alright everyone, JB here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z video on the channel today. Now today, we're going to be going over pretty much some characters that could possibly be getting a Zenkai for part 2 of the anniversary. It's currently right now, I believe it's going to be starting next week, since we didn't get any notice of reveals and stuff. And it kind of makes sense, right? First part is normally about 2 to 3 weeks long, so you know, it gives you guys more time to save. But as always, if you're new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and join the channel. It's very much appreciated. And also, Discord is down below in the description, link to that for anyone that wants to join. We're looking for new members. Now, first things first, I want to talk about before we talk about the actual, you know, what characters that I'm thinking personally. I want to talk about this maintenance notice. Now, it could be, you know, that I'm just overthinking it, but you know, your boy loves, you know, just to discuss just random stuff. Now we got a maintenance for PvP and summon. Now, summon, for me, that is 11 PM that it says the maintenance is, you know, going on for. So the thing is, reset time for me is 1 AM, and the only banner that's ending on that day is this limit break banner, and it says this ends on the 12th. And up here, for some reason, it says the 17th, but right here it says the 12th. So you go in the game, it says the 12th. But essentially, you know, if the maintenance isn't for that limit break banner, we could possibly be seeing a Zenkai for tonight. We're also the new Broly, well, the Broly Zenkai is also going away as well, so do keep that in mind. And also, like I mentioned, you guys should probably be seeing the reveals and stuff coming up this weekend, because it wouldn't make no sense for them just to drop, you know, a character without the reveals and stuff, especially for the anniversary. So I also want to mention this as well. We also have a new LF Planet Club, which is pretty much confirmed for Vegeta Blue. Now, hopefully they're doing some justice, right? He needs card draw speed, cover null. He needs pretty much something similar to what they do with the 1% sparking Planet Clips. He needs that to even be usable. So hopefully they do him justice. But we're gonna hop over to the character page. Now when we look at, you know, the options, and first thing is first that comes to mind right now, the way that they're looking at, you know, with what we're probably gonna get, everyone's speculating Zamasu. I've even said it, or maybe a Tad Zamasu and Goku Black, because it just leads to it. Because we recently got, you know, Corrupt Zamasu's Zenkai, and then, like I mentioned, we recently just got this, which is also tied towards God Key and Future, and Zamasu is tied towards, you know, PO, Future, all the good stuff, and God Key. Now the first character that I'm pretty sure a lot of us, when it comes to just like a regular, you know, Zenkai, not an LF Zenkai, because we've already got 2 of them back to back. I do expect us to see probably 1 LF for part 2, but I think we're just gonna get regular Sparking Zenkais for now, but it's still a chance that we might. I'm looking for this guy to get a Zenkai. It's been a minute. He's definitely has not aged the best, but I remember people that used to use them and showcase them, even including myself. They used to pop these green cards constantly, and then you're basically just re-rolling and re-rolling, you know, cards. And people used to run this guy alongside Whis, and you know, you're just comboing infinitely, right? So it's insane. Another option when you're looking at, let's just say, like God Key and Powerful Opponent, you got this Tag Assist or Assist Goku Black in Zamasu. Now obviously this is, you know, these guys are pretty old because they were out before we even had actual tag characters. This is what we considered tag characters before that. But yeah, they weren't bad when it came to just being defensive units. When they came out, they were pretty solid. They had some pretty solid things in their kit and all that good stuff. But overall, you know, it's the same thing that happens to any unit in the game. Either they age pretty good or they don't. Another option that I want to throw out there, you scroll down here, because it's a good chance that they can throw in one of these older Sparkins. Let's say for maybe like this Zamasu. It's a good chance. He doesn't even have a kid. He's that old. So if they would give him a Zenkai, I don't think he would be that usable unless they just give him, you know, just like something super crazy. Same thing with Dr. Black. He doesn't really have much of a kit. Now they're looking like for anniversary, you know, like height wise, when it comes to Zenkais, I think the two options would probably be this, you know, this Dr. Black, or like I mentioned, this Zamasu. Now, say that we don't get anything related to, let's say, you know, like powerful opponent when it comes to the Zenkais. There's also a couple, I would like to say, hero units that they can throw in there. Let's say for like Vegito. I believe some people have asked for this guy. When he came out, he didn't, I don't know, he just did not feel as great as he should have been, right? And plus, depending on what he buffs for his Zenkai, if they do give it to him, he could be buffing either Fusion Warrior or probably Jockey or Future. He has a couple options. Another option is this Trunks. Man, I've been wanting this guy to get his Zenkai for so long, bro. I have him. I 14 started this guy so long ago. It's insane how old he is now. And he was actually a solid unit, you know, when he first came out. Both him and that Vegito, they both had ultimate cards, I believe. Let me go back. I believe he had ultimate card. Yeah, they had ultimate cards. He had this green. I think he was a defensive unit, if I remember. So yeah, the guy was let's just say he was constantly restoring health. Had some other stuff in his kit, made him pretty annoying, you know, especially the kill. And then when it comes to, let's say, if we want to throw something else in there, you got a Race Crew here. I believe that's him right here. And keep in mind, you know, I'm trying to keep it to where some of these are from the Future Saga, because, you know, that's currently what everyone is leaning towards. That's what they're currently going for with all these different buffs that we're getting. This guy could definitely use a Zenkai. You know, like I said, any of these Sparking characters could get a Zenkai. You know, it's not just a, well, it's most likely this guy, but for some of them, it is most likely like this Joker Black, like I mentioned. You got him. You got these Zamasus up here. Any of them can really just get it. When you look at LF Zenkais, I mean, there's only like two options when it comes to like just Future itself. Now, if they want to just do Future, you know, another Future Zenkai for part 2, probably be Cell right here. You know, he's PO. He does buff powerful opponent, I believe. Down here in his kit, scroll all the way down here. Yep. So you got Android, powerful opponent, and regeneration. He doesn't buff Future though. That's the only thing that sucks. And some people are also talking, what if this guy got a Zenkai? Because compared to the other anniversaries, I believe we got what, 1 LF, 2 LFs at most, Zenkais. So we've already gotten 2 in the first part. So if they're planning on giving us 1 more, it's going to be for part 2. So you know, it's a good chance that he already has a good baseline kit. He has endurance, he has support, he's destroying cards, you know, when he tags in the cover change. It's insane. And then he also has that blast barrier that I think that's still really cool. The way that it works, right? It kind of forces your opponent, you know, if you just press a strike card, it kind of forces them to have to vanish immediately. You can't just, it has like a weird animation. But yeah, besides that, you know, any other characters down here, you know, maybe Mai, you know, but I don't know. They literally can give it to any of these Sparking characters. There's so many Sparking characters that they already have that has a Zenkai. I forgot about this guy as well. He's pretty old, but they did give this guy his, I believe, last year. So there's different options, right? I mean, when you look at Dog Key, just Dog Key straight up, I mean, you know, obviously it's leaning towards Future, but if you look at Dog Key and Future wise, it's pretty much the same, like I mentioned, right? They all kind of form in that line of you know, being under that same tag and all that good stuff. I forgot about this guy. I wonder if they're just buffing, let's just say like dog key wise. It would be interesting if they give him a Zenkai. But yeah, I think that would be the end of today's video. Just a little, discussion and everything. Like I mentioned, I could be wrong, about the maintenance for tonight. But if I am right, then we're going to be getting a Zenkai for tonight. And then also, we're going to be getting this for tonight as well. So, do be on the lookout for that. And also a crystal guide, later on this week and all the good stuff for you guys. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.